Abarigani, Imhotep Sankofa, the wild guy. Wow. We're going to get right back to the basics, right back to what I was taught by the greats and the scholars when I started my conscious journey 35, 36, 7 years ago. And that was to make sure I tried to wake up my people and inform them with the proper information needed so they can have knowledge, wisdom, and understanding as they travel through this physical life and deal with these people here in the world and in America. Got one good one for you right here. We're going to cover Lincoln again. We get tired of Lincoln being deified and romanticized and then saying that he freed the slaves. Lincoln didn't free anybody. 5 ugly Abraham Lincoln facts no one likes to talk about. Truth be told, Lincoln's main goal during his presidency, which began just before the outbreak of the Civil War, was to preserve the Union, not free slaves. I'll repeat that again. It was Lincoln's main goal was to preserve the Union, not to free slaves. We've got research to back this up. Christopher Bonner, a historian at the University of Maryland, says in a Netflix historical document, Amen, quote, Lincoln understands that slavery is bad, which is a good start, but he says that if he could save the Union without freeing his slaves, I would do so. He has got to get the South back, and at this point, he'll do whatever it takes to win, even if it's at the expense of Black Americans, Smith says, of Lincoln's thinking at the time. You don't have to take the document's word for it. You can read Lincoln's August 1862 letter in which he states if he could save the Union without freeing any slaves, he would. One of his most critical statements here. If I could save the Union without freeing any slaves, I would do it. If I could save it by freeing all the slaves, I would do it. And if I could save it by freeing some and leaving others alone, I would also do that. Lincoln didn't always view people of color as equals. In 1861, Abraham Lincoln invited a group of African-American leaders to the White House, according to Columbia University historian Eric Foner. But instead of having a discussion about improving racial equality in America, he further underscored their inequality. Quote, your race are suffering, in my judgment, the greatest wrong inflicted on any people, he said. But even when you cease to be slaves, you are yet far removed from being placed on an equal with the white race. Let me repeat this one more time, what Lincoln said. Your race are suffering, in my judgment, the greatest wrong inflicted on any people. But when you cease to be slaves, you are yet far removed from being placed on an equality with the white race. So let's stop this fascination with Lincoln freeing the slaves and this romanticism of Lincoln. Lincoln was no better than any of the slaveholders at that time. He's no better than any of them right now. You want any more information on this? Go look up on it. Matter of fact, look at this quote at the bottom. Lincoln blamed the Civil War on Black Americans. That's even more stuff. Go look up this piece, listen, read, research, and study. Look, listen, and learn. Hotep. You know what? It's so much to cover here. I'm going to make a part 2 to this. So I'll finish this at now because we know your attention spans are short and 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes, all you all can go. But I'm going to make a part 2 to finish up on Mr. Lincoln. He wasn't worth his salt. What?